Okay, I'm Richard Schroeder. I live in Naples, and I am a retired physician, a retired obstetrician gynecologist. But I also like studying history. And as it turns out, the idea of disposing of fluoride in the public water supply didn't come from any altruistic desire to save the teeth of disadvantaged children or adults. It came first from the aluminum industry in the 1920s, which figured out a way to turn disposal of a toxic byproduct from an expensive cost to a moneymaker. Alcoa chair Andrew Mellon got himself installed as Secretary of the Treasury, which happened to run the U.S. Public Health Service at that time. Mellon then had Alcoa-funded scientist Gerald J. Cox publicly declare that fluoride was good for your teeth, and by 1939 had proposed that the USA should dump it in the water supply. Back in that time, the American Dental Association, the American Medical Association were screaming at Congress to stop the toxic assault. They were dead against it then. But then over the years, the atom bomb makers at the Manhattan Project and other industries like the fertilizer industry, which also produce lots of fluoride waste, they piled on in favor of dumping it in the water. And then a national fluoridation campaign began, led by one of the inventors of mind control propaganda, Edward Bernays, who's a nephew of Sigmund Freud. It was quite successful, as you can see today, with many dentists and doctors being true believers. And scientific studies continue to show a strong correlation between fluoride and a host of medical problems, because fluoride is an environmental toxin on par with lead or mercury, which affects mitochondrial processes at every level of the body. When we're young, the body removes the fluoride from the bloodstream in an attempt to get it out. And then as time goes on, it leaches out of the bones and seeps into the brain due to the increased permeability of the blood-brain barrier as we age. Human maladies that we just think are consequences of old age, like arthritis, hip fractures, and dementia, such as Alzheimer's, very likely have strong contribution from this aspect of fluoride metabolism. The part that particularly disturbs me, though, as an obstetrician, is the plight of pregnant women. It's been known for years that you can lower the IQ of children by giving women fluoride to cause hypothyroidism, which is how 70 to 100 years ago we used to treat hypothyroidism with fluoride, because we knew it. We just didn't realize at that time that it actually harmed the children, but we knew that it would definitely treat the hypothyroid. So as it's said, we get it from many sources. Every body's intake, excretion rate, and weight is different. You just can't dose it properly, even if it were a medication. Thank you.